Don't you dare touch my phone, Sarah. Evan's voice sliced through the morning stillness as he lunged for his device, yanking it off the nightstand before my fingers could graze it. I froze, one hand clutching the sleek gift box that held his $5,000 birthday watch, a treasure I'd scrimped and saved for. I was just turning off your alarm so you could sleep in, I said, swallowing the sting in my throat. Happy birthday. Here, I got you something. He barely glanced up from his screen, muttering a distracted thanks as he tossed the box aside like it was junk mail. My chest tightened. That watch wasn't just a gift, it was months of skipped lattes, packed lunches, and quiet sacrifices to afford the luxury brand he drooled over. I'm Sarah Bennett, 25. And right then, staring at my husband of 2 years, I felt the first crack in the foundation of our marriage. It wasn't just his paranoia about the phone, though that raised red flags. It was the cold indifference creeping between us, a wall I couldn't climb. Evan wasn't always like this. 3 years ago, at a buzzing tech conference, he'd been different, charming, attentive. The marketing exec who actually listened when I, an IT security whiz, rambled about firewalls and encryption. Most guys either shrank from my tech talk or tried to explain my own job to me. Evan stood out. But lately, he'd morphed into a stranger. Late nights glued to his phone, snapping at me over nothing. I chalked it up to stress from his big performance review, the one he swore would land him the promotion he'd chased for years. That night, while he showered, my phone lit up with a text from my best friend, Mia. Need to show you something. Don't freak. Attached was a screenshot that punched the air from my lungs. Evan's profile on a dating app, flaunting a photo I'd snapped 3 weeks ago during our San Antonio getaway. Successful pro. Newly single, ready for life's next adventure. Newly single? We toasted our anniversary a month back. The shower cut off. I deleted Mia's text, set my phone face down, and plastered on a smile as he stepped out, towel slung low. Inside, though, something shifted, a hardened. I wouldn't confront him yet. I needed proof, a plan. Then I'd make him regret ever thinking he could play me. I'm a problem solver by trade, spotting digital weaknesses, sealing cracks. Now I turned that lens on Evan, watching him like a hawk while playing the perfect wife. That $5,000 watch? It sat unopened on his dresser, a silent monument to his apathy. Do you like it? I asked once, casual as could be. Yeah. Saving it for something special, he mumbled, not even recalling the brand. I thought of our early days, late-night talks, him brewing me coffee in bed, hanging on my every word. Our wedding. When his eyes promised forever. Where'd that guy go? Did he ever exist, or had I just built him up in my head? One day while he was at work, I cracked into his laptop. Unthinkable once. But survival trumps ethics when you're drowning. His browser history was wiped, cute, but he'd forgotten our shared cloud backup. Rookie move. There they were, dating apps, secret emails. Chats with at least 3 women. One gut punch of a message? She's boring, all about her career. Why stay? Financial reasons. Once this promotion hits, I'm out. So that was his game, milk me for stability, then bolt when the paycheck cleared. The betrayal burned, but beneath it, a icy fury took root. Confronting him now? Too messy, too soon. He'd deny it. Maybe even fast-track his exit. No, I'd outsmart him. I'd make him feel the weight of what he was tossing away. That night, over a silent dinner interrupted only by his phone's incessant pings, a plan sparked. Food okay? I asked, all sugar, watching him text under the table. Yeah, fine, he grunted, eyes down. Big project at work. You work so hard, I could, brushing his hand. You deserve that promotion. He blinked up, caught off guard by my warmth. Thanks. It's been rough. Oh, I know, I said, smiling. Things you'll turn around soon. For me anyway. After dinner, I locked myself in our home office, claiming a work deadline. Instead, I birthed my weapon. A digital ghost named Emily Carter, 26, a digital marketing pro, close enough to his world to hook him, far enough to dodge overlap. No stock photos, too traceable. No stolen shots, too risky. I fired up cutting-edge AI, sculpting a woman tailored to Evan's tastes, pretty but real, sharp yet warm. With faint echoes of my own face, twisted beyond recognition. I built her a life, job history, quirks, a vibe he'd fall for. As I polished Emily's dating profile, Evan knocked softly. Sarah. I'm crashing. Be there soon, I called, snapping my laptop shut. In bed, he scrolled beside me, oblivious, while that damn watch gathered dust. I didn't sleep. My timeline was set. 6 weeks until his promotion announcement. Game on. Next morning, Emily went live on his favorite app. By lunch, she had bites, including one from Evan. Your profile caught my eye. Something about your eyes feels familiar, like we've met. My stomach flipped. Too close to me? But then, maybe in another life. I'd love to know you in this one. Hook, line, sinker. I typed back as Emily diving in. Over 2 weeks, Emily became his dream girl, everything I wasn't, according to him. Mornings he'd grin at his phone over coffee, a smile I hadn't seen in ages. Nights I'd lie beside him, knowing he was texting me or her while I slept. We've got so much in common, he wrote her. I haven't clicked with anyone like this in years. Funny. He'd said that to me once, 3 years back. Then Emily asked the big one, you're newly single, but I've been burned before. What's the real story? His reply was swift, brutal. Still married. Technically. But it's dead. She's always working, doesn't get me. Once my promotion's locked in a month, I'm gone. Need the cash to start over. Didn't expect to meet you now, but I'm glad I did. My hands shook as I read it. I was the cold, career-obsessed shrew in his little fairy tale. Not the wife who'd tried to bridge the gap he dug. I slammed my laptop shut. He wasn't just cheating, he was plotting biding his time. At work, my coworker Jess clocked my days. You've been staring at that code for 20 minutes, she said, sliding me a coffee. You okay? I wavered, only Mia knew the truth, but Jess's steady gaze broke me. I spilled it all, the app, the watch, Emily, his exit strategy. She listened, then asked, what's the play here? Not just divorce, I said. He doesn't get to waltz off scot-free. I want him to see what he's losing and that I beat him at his own game. Jess grinned. You've got a plan, don't you? Oh, I did. That night, Emily proposed meeting at Evan's favorite spot, Trattoria Luca, on promotion day. Can't wait, he typed. Feels like I've been waiting forever for someone who gets me. I smirked at the road ahead. He had no clue. For 3 weeks, I played both roles flawlessly. As Emily, I stockpiled his confessions, screenshots of his escape plans, apartment hunts, all of it. As Sarah, I prepped my own exit. Lawyer meetings, asset splits, a dossier of his digital double life. One night, he said, working late Thursday, big presentation. Thursday, Emily's date. Good luck, I chirped. He didn't look up. I called Luca's manager, Marco, a friend from happier anniversary dinners. I need a favor, I said, laying out my request. Unusual, Mrs. Bennett. He replied, but we'll make it work. I booked a corner table, perfect view, low profile, and finalized the kicker. That $5,000 watch, still boxed, now my ace. Thursday dawn crisp. I kissed Evan goodbye, pristine in my calm. Good luck, I said. He nodded, already texting. At 5 p.m., he messaged, meeting done early. Great news later. Promotion secured. Showtime. At Luca's. I nursed a whine, eyes on the door. At 6:50, Evan strolled in, sharp haircut, my blue shirt, clean-shaven for her. Marco seated him center stage, a rose on the table. Compliments of the house. Marco said, pouring champagne. Someone knew you'd be celebrating. Evan beamed, clueless. Then he saw it. A manila envelope. He opened it, tensed, flipped through screenshots of Emily. His other flings. His phone buzzed, my timed text as Emily. Look under the envelope. Divorce papers. His face went gray. Marco returned with the watch box, my note attached. You'll need this for court. I stood, heels clicking as I crossed to him. Congrats on the promotion, I said coolly. His jaw dropped. Sarah, what? Goodbye, Evan. You wanted out? You're free. You're Emily, he croaked. No. Emily's a ghost. Like the husband I thought I had. I dropped my ring on the table. We can talk. No scene here, I cut in. Just an exit. Outside. The Austin air hit me like freedom. At Mia's, where I'd crash while he packed, she asked how'd it go. Like clockwork, I said. He's reeling. You okay? I sipped her wine, weighing it. I will be. Evan's calls flooded my phone. I powered it off. Weeks blurred, legal wrap-ups. A new East Austin house with a garden Evan would have hated. He left the watch behind with a note. I don't deserve this. Damn right. Jess got me a killer cybersecurity gig. I thrived. 6 months later, divorce done, Evan's groveling emails, lost the promotion over ethics, meant nothing. At a farmer's market, Marco spotted me. "Miss Bennett now?" "Just Sarah," I grinned. "Life's been kind since?" I hefted my produce basket, feeling the sun. Not always kind, but honest. And mine. That's what I'd won, a life stripped of lies, rebuilt on my terms.